Thank you so much for tuning in today. I am Japelle, your host for the Japelle TV Show. This is the show where we talk about relationships, love, sex, entrepreneurship, a little bit of spirituality, and everything in between.
So what, did you find the potato peeler?
Huh?
Did you find the potato peeler?
No, listen to this. Remember, he threw it away, so I was gonna wash my car. I forgot he threw in my fucking buckets, all this shit from my car. So he's like, we just throw this shit away. So I texted him and I said, Jerome, I was gonna go wash my car, but I forgot we don't have, I said, next time we should probably, no, I said, I regret throwing all that stuff away that I used to wash my car with. Now I have to go buy more supplies so I can wash it. We should have thought about that more. He was like, go to wash man. Right?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And then he gonna say they're stealing shit. This is what they're gonna say. He said, you still have stuff in the closet? I said, yeah. Ham, no jelly, peanut butter, no butter. I said, yeah. Ham, no burger, peanut butter, no jelly, niggas. So it's like, okay, I got all this shit, no bucket. You still gotta fucking dip 2 water holes. We just done making shit.
I had you on speakerphone, by the way.
Are you still recording right now?
Yeah, you're gonna be on the show.
Me?
Yeah, you're on speakerphone. You're on speakerphone.
See how slick your ass is? I have you on speakerphone. Not I'm recording my show and you're on speakerphone. Nigga, I have you on speakerphone. Slick motherfucker, you.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Japelle TV Show, where we talk about relationships, love, sex, business, entrepreneurship, and everything in between. Thank you so much for sharing this space with me. Thank you so much for joining me. I know we missed last week. I just have been having a lot of things going on. However, thank you so much for being here with me today. And again, I have so much to share with you, so much to catch up about. I've been having a lot of things going on, so let's just jump right in. I don't have any notes. I'm going to speak to you from the heart today. So first and foremost, my birthday was June 21st last month. I traveled back to Omaha, Nebraska. I don't know if I talked to you guys about this yet or not, but I used to live in Omaha, Nebraska. I've lived there a couple times. My grandmother's a native of there. However, my grandmother is getting older. She lives here now, and she wanted to go and visit Nebraska, so I took a trip, me, baby, and my grandma. We went back to visit our family in Nebraska, and it was such a great, amazing time. I enjoyed myself. Hey, everybody in Omaha, my family and everybody, I love you guys. But I had a ball out there. It was much needed vacation time. I needed to catch up with my loved ones, and that is exactly what I did. I caught up with all of my family, and it was my birthday. They threw me a surprise birthday, which nobody has ever done for me. So that I will hold dear and near to my heart. I really appreciated that. It showed me so much love. The initial plan was to have my son's birthday party out there. He was turning 4. But we had his birthday party out there, and then they also threw me a surprise birthday party. I just had a good time. So I had a really good time. I got drunk. I went to the strip club on my birthday, and we just had a fucking great time. We turned up. My cousin is also a black woman business owner out there. She owns her own fucking bar. Hey, Marquita. She owns her own bar out there in Omaha, Nebraska. If you guys ever get a chance to go out to Omaha, Nebraska, it's called Flavas, and it is black owned. Please check them out. But that's where they hosted my surprise birthday party, and we just turned up, man. It was a hell of a time. I was, drunk and all of the things. But I like to talk about family like it is. There's nothing like family, right? Especially in those times of need and those moments when you really, really need family. There is nothing like it. And my family just embraces me every single time like we haven't skipped a beat. And it is genuine love out there. And it's crazy to say, like, I don't know, it's just so crazy. Like, my family dynamics here are just complete opposite. I don't know if it's because, like, we're more of, like, in the city, it's a little bit faster pace here. But, I don't know, the family dynamic here is a little different. And we're not that tight-knit as I would like to be. but I'm hoping that I can, change that, right? A positive change starts somewhere with somebody, and I hope that I can be that positive change for the family dynamic here and be that example of, bringing the family together and everybody sticking together and loving each other through those moments. Speaking of those moments, there is something that I would love to share with you guys, something that is very personal to me. Very personal to me, so excuse me if I get a little emotional. I do, all right, I know that I'm cute and everything, but I do have an ugly cry. I'm not gonna lie. I have an ugly cry, just like Kim K. She has an ugly cry, but she's a beautiful, beautiful lady, beautiful woman, but I do have an ugly cry. So again, excuse me if I get sentimental and I gotta cover my face for a second or two, because it's very, the situation is very serious, and a very serious matter, and is a matter, and is very emotional for me. So the trip to Omaha was like perfect timing. God always is right on time. I've been going through this health situation since October. My right breast had swole up, and obviously, like, I went to the doctor. So it was, my breast swelled up, I was in pain and all of these things. Went to the doctor, right, because it's not normal. And they started, doing these tests. They did MRIs and ultrasounds and all of these different things. And they didn't find anything, right? That's frustrating. They didn't find anything. So I think after the second ultrasound, I freaked out. Like, they were trying to send me home, right? This was like months down the line. They tried sending me home, and I'm like, no, there's something wrong with me. This isn't right. And I kind of freaked out on the lady that was doing my ultrasound. And so she's like, well, she called my doctor, and she said, well, your doctor says if you're not, having any discharge or any bleeding or anything like that from your breast or your nipple, then you should be fine. And to be honest, like, I don't know why I never did, but I never squeezed my boob. That day when she said that, I squeezed my boob, and sure enough, I had some, and excuse me, some of the things I'm going to say and talk about, you guys, is probably a little TMI, too much information. However, these are the details that I just want to be very candid and just vulnerable and share this with you, this journey of mine with you. So anyway, so I squeezed my breast, and sure enough, blood came out. And so from that point, my primary care doctor sent me over to a breast surgeon. And by the time I got to the breast surgeon, like, the swelling and the pain had gone away, and she said, well, it sounds like maybe you have an infected duct. And usually that heals on its own, it goes away, and it seems like all of your symptoms have gone away, and you should be fine. However, I like to see you back in 6 months. But if anything else happens before then, call me and let me know. Literally less than a month after seeing the breast surgeon, I literally started bleeding through my bra to my shirt. And I was seeing these little spots of blood on my shirt. I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm like, coming home, and I'm like, what the hell is that? And I'm like, one day I'm like, oh my God, I'm fucking bleeding through my fucking shirt. Anywho, so I called her back, and they did another ultrasound. This time she had a radiologist look at the results, and he said he could see where the bleeding was, where I was bleeding inside of my breast. And so she wanted to do this procedure, this surgery, where she goes in, opens up my breast, and remove whatever is in there that is bleeding. That happened, I think, either the week of or the week before I traveled to Nebraska. And I'm telling you, God has divine timing, because all of the love that I received there was just so needed. Anyway, I got to Nebraska. The day of traveling to Nebraska, I got a missed call from my doctor when I had a layover over in Utah. And obviously, I'm moving around and trying to travel and all the things, so I didn't get a chance to call her back that day. The next day, the second day of being in Nebraska, I got another phone call from her. My phone service was trash out there, so I got a message saying to call her back. A doctor never calls you back, okay, unless there's fucking something wrong. You know what I mean? So that just kind of already put me like, oh my God, what's wrong? So I call her back, and she's like, well, we got your results back, and Doesn't look too good. I'm so sorry to tell you, but looks like it is breast cancer. Sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Hopefully I'm not too ugly, but she said breast cancer, and I immediately just went into shock. I'm like, I didn't know what the fuck to say. And so she's like, well, I need you to come in immediately. And I'm like, I'm not even in town. Like, I'm not there. Like, and she's like, well, you know, when can you come in? I was like, well, I guess I'm traveling right now, but I guess I have to, you know, hurry and come back, you know. And she's like, well, you'll be fine. Like, just finish your vacation, and, you know, I'll see you when you get back or whatever. And so, like, I literally only told, like, I think maybe 2 members of my family while I was there. And I didn't really want to start telling people. Obviously, like, I'm still in shock my damn self, you know what I mean? So I'm not even sure if I want to share this piece of information with everybody or not. However, my cousin that I stayed with, I, you know, shared it with her and another close cousin of mine. And just the amount of love they were, you know, giving me even before, you know, I told my cousin the news. Like, it was just, there's just nothing like family and that genuine love, you know. And I wish that upon everybody that they could have a family dynamic like that or experience that type of love. Just a genuine, just, I don't give a fuck, I love you no matter what type of love. Like, my family is the fucking best. So it was perfect timing to find out while I was in Nebraska. So I tell you, God has perfect timing. So I found that out. I finished my vacation, enjoyed my birthday and all of the things. And I came back. And that week, the same week, I saw my breast surgeon and went over my options. And, you know, this is just it's been a process. And I have been just taking it one day at a time. I've gone through all of the emotions. I've been angry. I've been sad. I've been just fucking frustrated, confused. Like, you know, just thinking to myself, like, I consider myself a fairly healthy person, you know? Like, I do my detoxes here and there. I go vegan for 6 months at a time, or I don't eat a lot. I don't eat red meat. Like, I don't drink cow's milk. Like, I've done all of these things, I feel like, to keep track of my health. But then I get upset with myself, like, fuck, why didn't you stay vegan? You know what I mean? Why don't you stay the course and, like, really eat the way that you know you are supposed to? So, you know, just going through all of the emotions, being mad at myself, being mad at just whoever, you know. And again, I'm just, like, taking it one day at a time. I've just been trying to love on myself extra hard, and giving myself the space to be angry, the space to be sad. I don't want to hold on to any of these emotions. Like, I want to feel everything. I don't want to hold anything in. That is one of the reasons why I'm sharing this journey with you. I just don't want to hold anything in. I feel like speaking about it, talking about it is very therapeutic. When you hold everything in, it's not healthy. You know, that's one of the reasons why I consistently go to therapy. And therapy has helped me so much. It's helping me even on this journey, you know. But again, just allowing myself to feel, you know, and being patient with myself. And not only being patient with myself, but also being patient with others. Like, you know, when you're going through something like this, you expect everybody to be there, right? Or everybody to be like, oh, so sad for you. But it's like everybody else are also living their life as well in the midst of you living yours. So I've had to deal with that, like, you know, the expectations, I guess, that I set upon people. Have to just take a step back and just reevaluate everything. Not only myself, but my mom, my dad, even my ex or my business partner, like all of the things. And realizing that they're just people too. And they have lives, and, you know. And one of the realest things that a friend of mine just told me is that people are going to let you down. People are going to let you down, but you have to continue to move forward. That cannot stop you. That cannot stop me. It will not stop me. Like, I have to show up for me if nobody else doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, just because somebody else doesn't show up for me. Yes. Here's another moment.
The phone died.
The phone died?
Yeah.
Oh my God, single mommy life. Mommy's in here recording. Look, mommy's on. Say hi to the camera. Are you going to say hi? You have chocolate all over your face? Okay, but mommy's recording, so can you ask Naeem for a charger for the phone, please? Naeem's going to give you a charger. He's going to give you a charger to charge the phone so you can play with the phone again, okay? But again, yeah, just realizing people are people and, you know, just understanding that I have to continue to keep pushing forward no matter what. I can't give up. Like, I have so much life to live. God put me here for a reason, and it's just not my time to go. I have so much to accomplish. And again, I will be sharing this journey with you guys every step of the way. I've already started like getting footage of doctor's appointments and everything, so it's going to be very raw. I want to share the journey. I want to educate people with my experience. I feel like a lot of people would have just listened to the doctor, you know, with them telling them like, oh, there's nothing wrong. Your doctor said as long as this isn't happening, you're fine. And just going home and being okay with that. But if I would have been okay with that, I literally would have been still walking around with fucking cancer and not knowing. So us as Black women, okay, I want this to be a learning moment for us. And I want to learn, and I want to also just share my experience so others can learn as well. Us as women, especially Black women, we have to advocate for ourselves. We know our body. I know my body. You know what I mean? So we really have to advocate for ourselves. That means, which I've already been doing, literally staying on a doctor's ass every single day, making sure the referrals are sent in, making sure they are doing everything that they are supposed to do, because guess what? They are a human as well, and they make fucking mistakes, or they may drop the ball. So it's our duty, your duty. That's part of that self-love and that self-care. That's when that shit really kicks in. I care about myself a lot, and I have a lot to do and a lot to accomplish. So that's, again, where that self-love and that self-care kicks in, where I'm like having to advocate for myself because I want to live. I want to be healthy, and I have to do all of these things, you know? So, again, I want to share this with you. It's going to be very raw. Again, I'm just taking it one day at a time. I still have my days and my moments. Like today, I saw an oncologist for the first time, and that bitch confused the shit out of me, okay? So my breast surgeon said I have breast cancer. I saw the oncologist today, and this hoe gonna say, well, the good news is that you don't have breast cancer, but you have to do radiation. So we're like, it's just so confusing. So that's another, you know, we have to advocate for ourselves and ask the extra questions, go the extra mile, so that we make sure and ensure that we are receiving the best care possible, and making sure that we understand exactly what the fuck is going on, exactly what the fuck they're trying to do to our body. Because just be honest, like, I do not trust doctors. I will say that hands down. I do not trust doctors, and I have been not trusting doctors before COVID, before the vaccine. So all of you newly woke people, you know, like not trusting doctors because of the vaccine and all that shit. I've been not trusting doctors. Like, I've been like on my shit, just trying to do as many natural remedies as possible and not taking medication. You know, these are the things that we need to educate ourselves on. Natural remedies, not taking the medication that they trying to fucking stuff down our throats, you know. So again, self-love and self-care. We have to advocate for ourselves. These are things that I would like to share with you as far as healing myself and going the natural route, and, you know, only going to a doctor if I absolutely have to, and just figuring out natural remedies that I can do, and just also eating healthy. Like, the healthy lifestyle is the way to go. That means like not smoking, not drinking, not eating meat. I'm sorry, but meat or any animal product is not healthy, and I'm weaning myself off of seafood right now, and like butter and shit like that. But these are the things that I feel like as Black people we should be aware of, and we should be having open dialogue about, because here we are, like, you know, and who knows like where this cancer has come from and whatnot. But there's a lot of shit that they feed us beyond food. The shit that we put on our body, for instance, lotion, deodorant, all this shit got chemicals in it. So again, I'm going to share my journey with you guys. I'm trying to go as natural as possible, starting with my food all the way down to my products. Speaking of my products, I will be coming out with a new product. It's some body butter, all natural, all handmade by me. I've been working on this for months now, and I believe I got the perfect formula. I can't wait to reveal all of the things to you guys, okay? But again, it goes back to that self-care and, you know, just wanting to use natural products and really take care of my body inside and out. So again, I'll be sharing this journey with you guys, and I look forward to my new products. And don't forget, those of you who have already purchased a bath kit, I know you still got like your sage and all that left over, and maybe some of your candles, but remember, you can always go on and purchase extra bath soaks. These are being sold separately on my website, the bath soaks, and I do have a new formula. Oops, shit. Ooh, this package didn't get closed all the way. Anyway. But a new formula, which I'm making it with pink Himalayan salt as well. All right, so it's a new formula, new fragrance, so look out for that. Japelle.com. I would love to thank you guys for joining me today, sharing this sacred space with me. Again, just allowing ourselves to grow is the key. And again, I want to live, laugh, and cry and grow with you guys and learn with you guys. And thank you so much for being on this journey with me. Here we go. I am a fucking fighter. I am not giving up. I am here to fucking stay. And you will be seeing me put up a fight for my fucking life. And I'm going to make it. So again, thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, cheers. Remember to drink your water and mind your business. See you next time. Thank you so much for tuning in today and sharing this sacred space with me. You can catch me on Instagram, Japelle TV Show. Hit me up in my DMs. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you next time. Ciao.